Hi, it's Bill Tainter doing a quick market review for Friday, November 4th. We had non-farm payroll, which is crazy for actually Canada and the US. And then at 9 o'clock, Canada had some news. As you see, there was a little mixed news. It was lower than expected jobs. So what does this mean? It says change in the number of employed people during the previous month. So if the actual is greater than the forecast, it's good. Well, this wasn't good. Last month there was 158,000 jobs, and this month it was below the forecast, so the market chopped. But the confusing part is the news. Unemployment rate actually dropped, which is good news, so it was mixed. It was a mess. And so let me just show you what my dashboard looks like from today. So post news. The euro, we did a sell at 38.15, pulled off 17 pips, and it's still running. It was a perfect black retest, I'll show you. And then minutes later, we jumped on the Great Britain, did also a break and a retest for a sell. At almost the exact same time, the Swissy was breaking up, so we popped a buy. So let's take a look at these charts. Okay, here's the euro. And I'm watching this level. Now this is just amazing on, look at this 38.17, how it struggled, breaks above, support, 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 breaks, becomes resistance, 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 tries to get above, can't, tries to get above, can't, tries to get above, can't, then it finally gets above, and then it's support. I mean, amazing level. So just out of a blank chart, this, I'm telling you guys, this is amazing stuff, these thermal grids. Now look at what I watched. I watched the news. The news spiked around, and then on this breakdown here, after the news, it kind of spiked up, spiked back down, supported, supported, and then when I saw this price getting heavier, right, it can't go higher, it's starting to break down. Let me zoom in on this right here. So when that candle closed below, I popped a sell, and you'll see it just went up and touched, and it dropped hard, and right away we got two profits, 14 and 17, and it kept going, maxed out at 100 pips. And then now it's floated back all the way up, and we're sitting at 20 pips post US. It's closed, it's done for Friday. Okay, so let's go and take a look at the next trade, which is the Great Britain. Now look at this, almost the exact same thing. Look how it's supported this 59.96. Look at this, support, support, this area, support, 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 tries to break, it can't, and finally it comes through a little bit later than the euro, but look what it does. Let me zoom in. See, look at this. As soon as it broke that thermal grid, it's struggling to go higher, it's channeling. When that broke down, I did a sell because I wasn't sure how much it was going to chop. Sure enough, it chopped it back up. Look, it just had to retouch this line, and then it drops profitable. So we got 12, came back, and I should have known because I've done this 2 or 3 times. Take profits, keep your stop out of the way. The pound consistently cycles and then plunges, and I missed this second take profit. So note to self for next month, watch it, set up a direction on the pound. It'll pull back deep, but notice it's halfway. It's not going higher. It just wipes everybody out, and then it plunges. So I was in not early, good timing, but just you got to give it room. And then now let's look at the Swissy. This is another almost exact opposite setup. Look at this. So here I'm watching the whole day, and the Swissy makes its move up. Here's a trend line, and this is what's interesting. Look at the news, how it breaks this trend line. It breaks back to a previous resistance support line, comes right back down to this trend and support, and then it comes up and it struggles, and when it pops all the way up to here, I waited for it to break and retest. Let me zoom in here. And look at that. It broke. Look at that. Retested perfectly, popped profits, and then it chopped. It was confused for a while. And I coulda, shoulda, woulda kept my stop below this thermal grid. Look at that. Touched it one more time and would have hit take profits too. So I got another 8 and 1 there. Now this is a little bonus Forex Trader Pro price action. Look at this. This gray grid. Look at this line of support resistance. This is price action basics. Look at this. Resist, 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 resist forever. It breaks, and when it breaks about 20 to 25 pips. So let's look at this line, right? Here's 0195 to 205. There's 10 pips. To 215, there's 20 pips. And there's almost 30 pips. Now this is a red bounce, right? So look at it, punches it with a big wick, and when that thing closed, look at it, as soon as this closed, I popped the chart trader. This is chart trader. I had my line set up, and as soon as that candle closed, I went move to sell, and it went up, and it touched this line, passed by 3 pips. You can see here, look at this high, 0203. I got in at 0200. 3 pip drawdown, guys, and it plunged right to my take profits. I had it in here. Here's my line right here. And then I can stretch this over to show you. So this is kind of what I was looking at, taking profits here. And then I had this line, and it just burped back up here before it pushed down to my line right here. Darn it, I just missed that one. So I pulled off another 21 1 and 1. So I'm kind of excited today. 4 for 4, and I bagged 78 pips and I have a gravy train running 100%. 3 of these are thermal grids, and this 4th is price action basics. So kind of excited. But you take 78 pips. These first 3 trades, basically, we did about here it's 55, 100. At this point, within 2 hours, we were at 155 pips, doing standard lots. That is $1,500 in 2 hours. So you're making over $770 an hour trading the thermal price grids post news. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. So anyway, that's some stuff I wanted to share with you. Quick market review. Again, we're still sitting up 20 pips on this euro, so it's a market review for Friday, November 4th, using the fast track trader and the thermal price grids. All right, thanks. Have a great weekend. See ya.